Greetings YouTube, this is Sybil Silver Phoenix and I'm in makeup. I'm feeling a little festive today, so I decided I would make a video about some of the history of makeup and some on the holiday, the Sabbath, Samhain, or Halloween, for you laymen out there. About the history, to the Judeo-Christian Islamic traditions, makeup was given to women by fallen angels in order to seduce men. I don't know, am I seductive? And to the ancient Egyptians, they used eye makeup and as well as rouge, especially on the lips, to enhance beauty. It was of the goddess Hathor, which is the Egyptian goddess of love and beauty. It's interesting, she has cow ears. The Babylonians and the Sumerians used eye makeup. They used it as a way to tell someone's status. Phoenicians used makeup as well. They had eye makeup, lip, blush, and the whole reasoning behind using makeup, especially like our modern explanation for it, is red lips entail arousal and excitement. So, and then the making up of the eyes to draw attention to the eyes. And in Halloween, this is now becoming a holiday of dressing up and having parties and taking your kids out to trick-or-treat and get candy. It's one of my favorite holidays. And not just because of the candy and the dressing up. Dressing up, that's a great thing. I like it. It's one of the only times I really do want to dress up or do anything. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Love it. But there's another side to the Sabbath of Samhain, and that is a time of remembrance. To most Wiccan traditions, that is the Witch's New Year. Now, I kind of disagree with that, and I'll tell you why. And the reason is, to me, the changing of the seasons goes hand in hand with the cycles of the sun. And the cycles of the sun go with the Lord's Sabbaths. Now, Samhain is not one of the Lord's Sabbaths. That is one of the goddesses' Sabbaths. Yule is one of the God's Sabbaths. Now, Yule, in my opinion, is New Year's, because think about it, that's the time of shortest day and longest night, and then afterwards, after the winter solstice, the days increase, the sun gets higher in the sky. So to me, Yule is the rebirth of the sun, that's the new year. To me, Samhain is a time of remembrance. It is a time of cleansing, of purification. Now we can purify ourselves of past guilts and regrets. We can reflect upon these and see what has shaped us. Learn the lessons that we need to learn from these events. You know, last year, and I was in reflection about my mother, and the year before that. This year I will be in a reflection on my mother as well. But as we move on, as we live life, we do need to remember our roots, because without our roots, we cannot grow. A tree with no roots dies very quickly. I want to hold on to my roots. I want to remember all that has come before me. And every year I look at this as a time of reflection, to think back upon my life and upon the lives of my ancestors. Did I have any exciting ancestors? Who knows, maybe descendants in the future, because I have lots of cousins and 2 nephews and a niece, and I have lots of younger cousins who I've been a part of their lives. What interesting tales will they tell of me when I'm gone and they talk to their children about me? And I have to be very mindful around them because I am a witch, and know that they are looking up to me as a role model, as someone who has more experience than them, as a mentor, a teacher figure. And well, yes, I have an interest to teach, but that's not my main passion, my main drive. My main drive is to learn. I've learned a lot about myself. I want to learn more. And I want to learn more about the world, about history. History is such a fascinating topic. It's a very interesting subject. Those who forget their history are doomed to repeat it. The whole thing about the tree with no roots applies here too. You can't grow, you can't progress if you don't remember your past. And another thing to remember, to reflect upon, would be, how did our ancestors live? How do they live in touch with the land? How do they live in touch with the land? Now, I'm part Cherokee, and I've gotten in touch with my Native American heritage. I learned about the Cherokee when I learned about the Trail of Tears, and when I was in middle school, about our U.S. government rounding up all the Cherokee Nation and then marching them and down into Oklahoma on the route that they took there. And that struck me. That really struck me. I'm leery of our fucking government because of that. I am. I'm keeping my eye on the government because I see what they did to one part of my heritage, and I'm not very happy with what they did to that one part of my heritage. Not very happy at all. And it upsets me. Never again. Also, in my heritage, goes back to Ireland, and to England, and even to Germany. Well, yes, I'm not proud of what the Germans did from the 1930s on to the 40s. I'm not very proud of that. In fact, I would have liked Hitler more if he stayed an artist, rather than go for his kooky ideas of world domination and wiping out the Jews. So yeah, some stuff to remember about this Samhain. And I will reflect upon the burning times. That's one of the reasons why we have the freedom of religion in our country today. Without the Christians going and making fools of themselves in the Middle Ages, things might still be a theocracy today. Something to think about. As far as I'm concerned, theocracy, or any kind of theocracy, it's not good. I mean, look what happened to Europe in the Middle Ages. Look what's happening in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East currently. And yeah, come back and tell me that theocracy is a good thing.